Welcome back, guys. Automotive Inc. here. Today we are going to talk about some questions. I'm going to link all the 2025 Ford Super Duty videos down below in the description so you can go down and click on those. I did one on how you want to order that bad boy, the changes, and also I have a video on the 26 Ford. We'll have some more information coming about that very, very soon. The 26 Ford Hybrid Super Duty that's going to be potentially coming. I think it's going to be more like 27 now. But I had a lot of questions to make a short video in regards to the biggest changes, and are these pissing people off? Because some of the things, to me, I don't really necessarily care, but they are kind of some unique changes that Ford did this year on the Super Duty. So let's dive in. Before we do that, if you'll look down there in the corner, smash the subscribe button for me, give me a thumbs up at the end of the video, notification bell so you know I'm posting new content. And let's get rolling. So as you guys know, you now can go to Ford's website, go to the 2025 Ford Super Duty tab. Ordering banks are open and you can order a 25 Ford. Before you do that, I want you to think and dive really deep into your thought process. For 2025, the biggest change is the uptick in price. A couple grand on every model. And you may be getting a little bit less in a 25 than you would get in a 2024. So first things first, we're going to talk about price. Obviously, it went up about $2,000 on every model, every trim, everything like that. Packages also went up a little bit. Now, what you won't get in a 2025 Ford is a big, massive change when it comes to grills or taillights or look of the body or even wheels. Those are all pretty much going to stay the same for 2025. So really, if you're kind of on the edge of saying, well, I just want to get a 25, hey man, go for it. You guys earn your money and you work hard for it, so go grab that thing. But you can potentially get a deal on a 24. Now, one of the big things too that came out about is Ford dropped two colors. For the first time in probably 20 years, Ford isn't going to offer a standalone silver option. So Iconic Silver has been dropped. They brought in Avalanche. They, of course, have Glacier Gray like Loki, and then they have another grayish color that is going to come out. They also dropped Rapid Red. So Rapid Red was a metallic red. They replaced it with Ruby Red. I can't tell the difference in those two ever. They've had Ruby Red before, but it is a bummer they're dropping silver because that is a good looking color on just about anything. So I'm really surprised there. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about real quick is the 6.8 liter V8. The Baby Zilla is the standalone standard gas engine on Lariat and down. So I will tell you that right now the 7.3 is a $1,000 add-on, and you really need to think hard about getting this. My experience with the 6.8, it's a good motor, engine, but towing more than 8,000 pounds, nah. Not at all. I know it's going to be rated a lot higher than that, but I'm telling you, you're going to want the extra juice in the 7.3 Godzilla. But again, Lariat down standard is now the 6.8. So you're getting a luxury truck and you're going to be sacrificing a little bit of power. So if you're adding anything to the cost option sheet, seriously contemplate the 7.3 for $1,000. In addition to that, now you're going to get also the depending on your packaging, you have to option for the heavier duty torque shift 10. So I would option that out with the more upgraded one. The 6.8 and 7.3 are going to get this G torque shift, which is a little bit different and not as robust. So I would highly recommend that you do that. And again, I've always told you guys and gals, if you're ordering one, make sure for towing specs you get 10 to 20% more than what you need. Ford still does offer a slipping rear axle, so a limited slip. You want the electronic locker to upgrade your towing specs. And again, those rear end differences are going to be substantial. Again, I shoot for a 373. Looking at Ford's website right now, it's a $430 ad for electronic locking rear. Now, I know a lot of you guys said, well, I can't believe Chevy doesn't offer one. Chevy has an automatic locking rear. They have forever. Well, not forever. They've had some, but they haven't had a limited slip in a long time. So there's not a switch you're going to actuate on the dash or anything like that to get the locker to work. It's automatically a locker. Chevy has that basically standard on all four-wheel drive trucks, period. So you don't have to sweat it. Plus, Chevy doesn't really give any more offerings. I can't wait till they bring back the 410 on their gas, but they probably won't. So 373 on that, 343 on the diesel. All right, now when it comes to a couple of other things, guys, when they're talking about the Lariat. So Lariat you used to pay for, you got some leather in the truck, Most of this stuff is probably vinyl, but for Lariat, they're going to be doing Active X. Now, I will tell you, this synthetic leather, some of those cars, the leather starts stinking. So we had a Telluride that did it. We have a Hyundai now that's done it. So be careful if you're going to be looking at Baja or a different color that they may offer, that it's doesn't stink once the new truck smell wears off, because it's off-putting. So some of that synthetic stuff can stink. And again, Ram has always held the title when it has the most real leather in their leather interiors. And Ford does have real leather in their seats, but they are going to be Lariat. Your leather trim truck is now going to be synthetic Active X. Another thing that they're dropping this year is secure key access. Now you can get as a dealer added option. That is the little key code pad on the door. I like it. I love it. I use it all the time to unlock my keys, or unlock the truck when I leave the keys inside the house. Or if you're out hunting or whatever, or swimming, you want to throw everything in there and lock it, you can throw everything in there, lock it down, and use the keypad. That is now going to be, I think it's a $450 option. It used to be standard on basically XLT Premium and above. Now it's going to be an option. Kind of sucks. I think when you get to the Platinum grade, then it doesn't matter. So while we're talking about packaging also, as you guys know, for me, Lariat's plenty fancy, even though he's had the limited Platinum King Ranch. Limited's gone. So if that's a big boo-boo for you, then that'll be a big deal. So basically, they're just going to leave King Ranch, Platinum, Platinum Plus now, and Lariat. Of course, XLT and XL with the STX packages and everything like that. Now, you can still get the trimmer in 2025 in the F350. That is a very unique and cool package. If that suits your needs, you might want to look at that. But then again, it did go up. Pricing did go up on most of those packages, especially when you're getting like the ultimate packages and whatnot. And then when you get to the Platinum Plus, of course, they added some accents and stuff to the grill and a different color on the interior. I think they kind of call it mocha lot or whatever. I don't know. But those are going to be the biggest changes. Do those piss you off? Do you guys miss those colors? And frankly, for you guys that buy silver trucks like silver, does that tick you off? So as always, I appreciate you guys being here. Sound off in the comments about what you think of those changes for the 2025 Ford. And again, we have some great content coming up, so do make sure you subscribe, guys, and we're going to catch you on the next one.